It's new nail day and I'm really excited. As you can see, my nails are not looking good at the moment. There's 3 broken. I've currently got on S&S, which I got done in a salon, but today I'm going to be trying out the Beetles nail kit. I actually opened it up to have a quick look before, but you can see all the bits that come in the box. I also ordered a top coat and the gel colour in black. So first things first, I need to get rid of my S&S. So I'm just chopping off as much as I can. And I don't want any of my natural nails showing underneath. Just giving it a quick sand to take off the top layer, and then I'm going to soak them in acetone. So here are my natural nails, all cleaned and prepped. I also buffed them to create a bit of a rough surface, and hopefully that will allow the glue to stick a bit better. The instructions say to use the appropriate amount of nail glue, which is a bit unclear, but I saw a video online and it said that you need to have enough to fill the gap between your natural nail and the press-on. This will depend on what your natural nail is like, but mine is pretty flat. So I'm just painting on the nail glue here, adding an even coating, and then just add a little bit extra at the bottom. Now, as you'll see in a minute, I didn't add enough. You can see that I'm pressing it on, there's just a big sort of gap. So I had to take it off, reapply a little bit extra, and then reattach it. The aim is that you don't have any air bubbles, and I've done a much better job the second time. You then have to hold it in place while you cure it. As you put on a bit too much, you can see where it sort of spilled over a little bit. But I'm not going to worry too much, I'm going to give it another go. So I'm just checking this one's the right size, and then applying the nail glue again. Just got to do my best guess of what I think is enough. This time I'm putting a bit more in the middle, so hopefully it won't spill over. Again, the aim is that there are no air bubbles. And then hold it in place while you put it under the UV lamp. So all the nails are now attached. Some of them are a little bit crooked, but I think with a bit of practice you could get much better at it. But overall I'm pretty happy. So next I'm going to apply the gel polish. And as you may have noticed, I always have black nails. So I'm just going to apply the gel polish to the nail. I'm not being too accurate with the first coat, just want a sort of general covering. As you can see, it's still a bit sort of streaky, but you've got to trust the process. Then you need to cure it under the UV lamp between 60 and 90 seconds. And a cool feature of this lamp is that after 60 seconds it will just automatically turn itself off. Then I'm going to add the second coat, and I'm trying to be a lot more careful this time, going right up to the edges, and you can see there's a much better covering this time. Then need to cure it for a second time for 60 to 90 seconds. Making sure all of the nail gets in the light. Then lastly, I'm going to add the top coat. I love this part because it just makes it super shiny and glossy. Love it. And then the final cure under the UV light. And here we are, my new nails. Now they are a bit on the long side for me, and I am aware you can cut them down. I just wanted to see what they'd look like. And I know they're a bit wonky, but overall I'm pretty happy.